dietitians in San Carlos Apache Healthcare, and today we are going to be focusing on different varieties of foods in your diet, because it's really important to get a variety of foods and also different options for your meals. Okay, so the first meal that I want to talk about today is breakfast. I want to give you some different options for adding variety to your breakfast meals while still keeping them nice and healthy. So the first meal that I have here is option for your breakfast is milk and cereal. Now, when I want you to pay attention to how much milk and the type of milk that we have. So this is actually 8 ounces of milk, and we are using skim milk. Skim milk, to watch your cholesterol and your fat intake, you want to be sure that you're using either the skim milk or the 1% as opposed to the whole milk. And then also you can pay attention to the portion size. This is a bowl of cornflakes, whole grain. It's important to get whole grains in your diet, and this is one great way to do it. And then I'm adding a little bit of fruit on it just to add to that color. And also pay attention to how much it is. You can see this right here is about 3/4 cup of cereal. And pay attention to that, because sometimes you just have your bowl and it's a big size and you just kind of fill it up. But this helps you watch on your portion size. So now the next option that I have is pancakes and eggs. I have a lot of patients that like pancakes and eggs, so I want you to focus on the portion size of the pancakes. You see what size they are, so they're not the same size as the plate. And also we have margarine here, light margarine, and then also we have sugar-free syrup, and then the eggs. And when you have your eggs, you want to pay attention to your cholesterol. If that's something that you're washing, then you can make the egg whites without the yolk, and then only use a little bit of liquid oils like the canola oil whenever you fry your eggs. The last option that I have for your breakfast is tortilla and eggs. So this one, I want you to pay attention to the size of the tortilla. So it makes a difference, as we've been talking about several times, with your portion size. This is actually a 6-inch tortilla, and this is 2 scrambled eggs. So, and when you fry your eggs, like I said before, you only want to use a little bit of the liquid oils. So now we're getting ready to talk with you about some options for your lunch and your dinner. And remember, we're focusing on including variety. So we're fruits, vegetables, grains, protein. We're adding all of these in. So the first option that I have here is beef stew with the salad and some applesauce. So in the beef stew, you can see that we've got the beef and then also the carrots and the potatoes. So the vegetables are in the beef stew itself, and then we want to be sure that we're adding the lean beef to the stew. Then you can see the portion size of the bowl and the size of the soup that's in there. This is about 1 cup. Then we have our salad, which is giving us extra vegetables and this would be adding extra fiber to this meal also, with the dessert for the applesauce. And this is about maybe 1/2 cup of applesauce. Okay, the next option for your lunch or dinner that I have is you have roast beef with your corn and then your carrots, and then for dessert we have grapes. So as before we've talked about with our meats, we want to choose lean options for our meat. So this is lean roast beef, and then also we have a vegetable, and then we have a starch here. So pay attention to the portion size that we have on the plate also, and both of these are about 1/2 cup. Then for dessert, we are going to have some grapes, and this is about maybe 15 grapes. Okay, so the last option that we have here is pork chops, and then we have turnip greens with baked potato and blueberries. So I want you to pay attention to, in all of these meals that we've had today, for our desserts, we've had fruit. So fruits are excellent source of fiber. They're adding a lot of different colors, so lots of vitamins and minerals, so it's okay for you to have fruit for your dessert. And pay attention to the portion size of the baked potato. You don't need to necessarily have the large one. This is the appropriate size for your baked potato. And then the pork chop, this is a lean pork chop, and then turnip greens for our vegetable. All right, so now I'm coming to last suggestion for options for your snacks. So with our snacks, one of the things that we want to focus on is that we have some protein. Try to incorporate some type of protein with each and every one of the snacks, and then some type of grain or vegetable. And so for the first option, we have cheese and crackers. And so this is about 6 crackers, so you want to pay attention to the portion size, especially if you have diabetes or you're watching your sodium. Maybe you want to do the low sodium crackers. And then this is the cheese. And when you have the cheese, please you think about the fat in the cheese. So you want to use the skim cheese options, and they do have that. This is a cheese spread. The next snack that we have on the plate are carrots and celery with peanut butter, and this would count as our protein. And the first snack, the cheese, would count as our protein. And then we have it also with popcorn. This is about half a cup of popcorn. The next option for your snack is boiled egg and tuna. And here the tuna is your protein, and actually the boiled egg is also a protein. And to add to this, you could add some of the vegetables to go with this to make it a well-rounded, colorful snack. And then our next option is banana and peanuts. A lot of patients that I talk with like peanuts, and peanuts is a great option for a nice, healthy protein. And then also banana. Now pay attention when you buy your bananas. They have the bananas in different sizes, so you might want to try to focus on the small or the medium-sized banana. And also, the option for drinking with all of these snacks, you can always include water. Water is a great beverage to include with your snacks and also your meals. But here also, I want to show you the different portion sizes for the drinks. So here was the milk, and then these are orange juice. This is an 8-ounce glass, this is a 6-ounce glass, and this is a 4-ounce glass. So when you have your juice, if you have it with your snack, this would be probably the best option for you to use, and then also have a cup of water. All right, so as we were focusing on today was adding variety while focusing on healthy nutrition in your snacks and your meals. So this is an example of your plate that, every plate that we had, and the snacks, maybe always having a protein and some type of vegetable or grain. We like to include the fruits, and then the vegetables. You can see half the plate is vegetables. And then we like to have a grain, starchy grain, a starch or a grain here, and then your protein, and then your drink, which most of the time we would like that to be water. So thank you for being with me today and letting me share information with you about how to incorporate variety in your diet, and also to give you some different options for your snacks and meals. If you have any additional questions or you'd like to know more about how you can include variety in your diet, please contact myself, Tamara Scott, or one of the other dietitians at San Carlos Apache Healthcare at 928-475-1400. That number is 928-475-1400. And remember, stay home and stay healthy.